Hello, everyone. It's Kinninigan. I don't know if my service was affected because I don't really call too many people. I get alerts on my phone but there was a massive a cell phone outage from a bunch of carriers: AT&T, Cricket, Verizon, Boost Mobile. I don't know what it was. Was it a cyber attack? Um, Possibly. Here's what I'm thinking, because they need a distraction, way overdue. Um, I think the best thing for them right now would be some type of. They're losing the media war. That's all I'm going to say. So you got to look at whose benefit would it be to cut out internet and cell phone services for a while. Gee, yeah. I showed you the MSNBC YouTube channel the other day and the reality of their ratings. It's abysmal. There goes a good word. And then, I'm not going to rant for too long. I got a lizard down clip.
Now it's
Here we
time
go.
for
I got to go back to, I got to skip some of it. Sky News Australia is based. I love this woman. Uh, I can't even show you. This is a 5 minute clip from them. I can't show you half of what's in here because, yeah, lefty. Let's just say it's about Baphomet's Transformers. uh, oh, yeah. He's another one losing it. Bill Moore. Whatever. No, I want to show you the clip at the end. Madonna has a failure again.
celebrity
Well, her I don't know which Madonna clone this is.
Lefty losing it, and Paul
What clone
Madonna
number?
lost it on stage thanks to a clumsy backup dancer.
Lizard down. Oh, she was being pulled across the. Now, the reason I'm showing you
Backup dancer.
this chair dance, there is something to this. The chair dances that Madonna was known for. Beyonce has done it. Rihanna. A lot of them have done it at the quote unquote the Super Bowl. And there is also a clip floating around the internet of a woman dancing inside a Masonic lodge on a chair. However, I tell people in that clip, women are not allowed in Masonic lodges. So, yeah, dressed to resemble a girl, whatever. So, yeah, it looks like the help is this guy wearing high heels? That might be. He's got big soles on his shoes. I thought they were. He's got like, yeah. He anyway. He does have high heels on. Well, she tries to play it off. I don't know which. Look, uh, there was a comment on my channel the other day because I grew up in the '80s. Look, I was born in '77. I grew up in the '80s with MTV and the original Madonna. Yeah, I kind of had a crush on her. When you go through your teenage years, you know, we didn't know no better. But I'm pretty damn sure the Madonna I was attracted to was the real Madonna because she was like, she was shorter. I don't know how this Madonna gets older and she's becoming taller. All kinds of crazy things. Yeah, it's not even the. I don't know. And then there's some other crazy thing. I don't know if you've seen it. Oprah Winfrey is now like 3 shades lighter of brown now. People notice. They're like, hold on, whoa, whoa, whoa. They pulled up a pic of Oprah Winfrey from the '80s and one that was done recently, and she's like 3 shades lighter brown. Uh, whatever. Yeah, these people. Then yeah, the tellers. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get into. Do I have my human cloning lecture on YouTube? Because if I don't, I will. Um, no, I'll re-upload it. I did a lecture on human cloning. Someone asked me to get some stuff up about the Mandela effect. One more thing. Someone had asked me about donation on Valentine's Day. Irma, I got hers on Vemno. Thank you. I did. Thank you, Irma. Um, I didn't get one on Valentine's Day. I got one on February 13th that said Happy Valentine's Day. If the first name helps. Here, let me see. Where's it at? Where's the comment? I'll find it. Someone. Oh, be kind. Hi, Kenny. I supported the channel on February 14th via PayPal. I didn't have anything. I had something deposited the 13th. I'll I keep things private, but if Rebecca has any correlation there, yes, I did get something from. So it did say Happy Valentine's Day in the donation though, so I'm assuming that might be the one. I'll look at the email on PayPal and see if I can see which email it came from. And the last thing, I'm not gonna. Someone called out the end game. I think they hit the nail right on the head with this. This is screwed up. So, what do they want to do? I just watched the videos, and someone was stating the most democratic thing that they could do, the ultimate get orange man, would be to seize Trump Tower because he's got so many days to come up with $500 million, right? And their plan, and I honestly believe this 100%, would be to seize Trump Tower and fill the whole entire thing up with 30,000 to 50,000 illegal immigrants. And let's just say the building probably wouldn't be as nice as it is now by the time they got through with it because all the marble, all the brass finishings. Yeah, listen, I'm from Philly. I see what happens to buildings that go in decay. Yeah, there is no pieces of ferrous metal left in those things. Look, yeah, I'm on the east. You know, and then the other thing that someone said though is it's so moronic because 15 years ago everyone wanted to be on The Apprentice when Trump and everyone was gambling at his casinos. Yeah, they had no problem doing that. It's amazing all this TDS. I told you most of the TDS is MK Ultra mind control, but the very few at the top, the ones who are trying to, we know what it roots are. Oh, because someone said that. Someone brought that up on Fox News. It's amazing how they can indict him 91 times, yet we haven't seen anyone from the Epstein list be indicted yet. And someone said on Fox News, I don't think they're going back on, uh, well, gee, if he didn't want to be indicted, maybe he just had to be on the Epstein list. Someone actually said that on the news, and I said, you're hitting the nail on the head with that one. Yeah, so that's their plan. Seize Trump Tower, fill it up with illegal immigrants. I honestly think that's. I don't even want to use that as a thumbnail, man. They're freaking out on. So what do you think? They're trying to. Um. Anyway, I don't know how things are going in New York because there seems to be a big effort to cover things up. But I also am very skeptical of this trucker thing that's going on. This Chicago Ray guy seems a little suspicious to me. I went back and watched his original video, and something doesn't click right. And it's with his facial hair. I have a good eye for art. When people dye their hair, or even men when they dye their mustache or beard, you can instantly tell because it never matches your natural hair matches your So I don't know. He might have dyed his beard or goatee, but it looks off. Like Steven Seagal. Go look at a new pic of Steven Seagal and tell me he doesn't. He draws his goatee on now. You could tell, and he dyes it like jet black. You could tell. Yeah, totally unnatural. Something seemed off about that guy. He had the orange man hat on because if they could cause chaos in New York and then blame it on right, you see where I'm going at with this one. I don't know. The insane. I just it feels like the world's America is being run by children, on both sides, getting kind of and I'm talking about all the Republicans just sitting around, yeah, doing a lot of talking and getting shit done. 3 years, you figure we'd have someone in Congress at least go to that prison where the J6 people are being held and cause some ruckus. Hmm. Right. Oh, and no one got indicted or arrested for you guys saw what happened in the Senate floor with the two men that was in the news a few weeks ago. If you notice, they are doing things like I said. They're openly and deliberately mocking God, which is also why a lot of things are failing for them because God will not be mocked. Karma is coming back in big ways for them. Oh, and the judge from the Trump case, Aragon, whatever his name is, Freakazoid. So dirt came up about him, ethics violations. I believe he was sleeping with somebody's client. Yeah. Like I said, what do you guys think? Is that what they're trying to do? Get Trump Tower and then fill the whole thing up with illegal immigrants? That would yeah be the biggest fu to since and I told you they're never creative. They keep recycling the same garbage. They're coming up with the same talking points again. Now he's a Putin ass, whatever. It's just sick of it. Evil has. Can you guys get a little creative? I don't know. Oh man. So anyway, yeah. Be kind. Oh, I did a video on Harry Potter. I'll re-upload it to I did a video about the blood magic in Harry Potter. Remember when Voldemort is formed through Harry Potter's blood? Just like in the Emerald Tablets, they say reptilians were only formed through blood. J.K. Rowling, I'll defend her because at least she's a real woman. But this is what I mean about they turn on themselves because I think she was more of an asset to the elite, indoctrinating young kids into the occult, than trying to push this other failing agenda, which is failing. There's talk now that Disney wants to go back and get the male audience back for superhero movies because I told you they put whatever. It has nothing to do with girl bosses. You guys know that. I grew up watching movies with girl bosses. One of my favorite, one's a girl boss. She might even be a transformer, and I still love that movie. I don't care because it's freaking awesome, and that is Kill Bill and Uma Thurman. Because there was nothing hotter than watching Uma Thurman in her yellow jumpsuit hacking dudes up with her samurai sword. Yeah, come and then when she went through the training with Palme, yeah, there's no girl bosses. Oh yeah, and she was also a better Poison Ivy. I remember in the original Batman's, the Batman's I'm talking about, 1989. I saw that in the movie theater. The awesome ones, the ones with Michael Keaton and Val Kilmer and Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Jack Nicholson as the Joker. How do you get better than that? You can't. Although I did like the new Joker movie. I haven't watched the newer Batman Dark Knight movies, but maybe I should. I'm running out of quality things to watch. Hollywood's imploding on itself. They're going bankrupt. They keep calling people names. No, people are realizing their true power. We're bankrupting video game companies. We're bankrupting movie studios because all we got to do to protest. Don't go on Twitter and engage in gossip all day and name calling like they do. Just don't buy their crap. And it works. Because recently there seems to be a huge demand for vintage movies, video games, and this is true. Wokified newer IPs like video games like Tomb Raider. Well, the Batman Arkham Knight series is outselling the new woke IPs that they hijacked. Same thing, like most people will go back and watch the original Lord of the Rings from Peter Jackson and the crap that's on Amazon. I have the Witcher books, thank God, and I'm going to actually finally read them. I started reading one. Um, I'm going to get back into it because I love fantasy. The first Witcher season on Netflix was pretty good, pretty awesome. Um, and then it just went to crap. Yeah, I always want to read Game of Thrones too, but I don't think George R. Martin is ever going to finish those books. The theory is that the ending that he had planned might have been the one that they actually did on HBO, and now that he sees the backlash from it, he whatever. He made money. He's not in the arrested. Yeah, no, he's one of them. Oh yeah, old rich white guys that. You rich white guy. Look, here we go. Another email from YouTube. Look, every single day around this time. This is 2.5 weeks now. Congrats, you can now access revenue. And they sent me an email. I guess I'm going to get an email every single day from them telling me that I could turn on ad revenue. I'm good. Yeah. Well, so anyway, if you could support the channel, it's going to be off my rant. I'm going to get some things re-uploaded. Someone asked me about the Mandela effect, Harry Potter, and the lecture I did about human cloning. I'll get those up. Anyway, any questions or comments, leave them below. God bless and take care.